and Jesus keeps me going. Actually, it's the other way around. Jesus gets me started, and coffee keeps me moving. Grab your coffee, sit back, and let's get to it. Today we're using the Give Me Glo Christmas Christmas Morning palette, and it looks like this. This is how she looks. This is a woman of color business, so try to support women of color small businesses. The next palette that I may use a little bit from is the Minka palette. This is by Adept Cosmetics. It's blinding. Sorry for the glare. Let me see if I can do it this way. But this is how that palette looks. And there's a bunch of shifty colors in here. This is also a good palette to use for New Year's because of all of the shimmers. Okay, so my eyes are already primed using the Makeup Revolution Ultimate Eye Base in the color Dark. Lips, I have this little lip gloss on. It's actually kind of a chapstick. I have it on. I bought it from off of Shine. And I have tape on my eyes because I like my lines to be crisp. So, let's get started. I'm going to start off by using, this is a Rougher 16. I'm going into this shade, which is called Milk and Cookies. Pat that on first. This color is almost the same color as my skin, so it's not going to show up a ton, but it's there. And I am by no way, or do I claim to be, a professional makeup artist. I am just a person who likes to play in makeup. Girly girl all day long. Apply some to the other side, going just above my crease area because I'm going to come back with a darker color as well. My little Betty Boop Move mirror. This is by Glam Light. Glam Light is also another woman of color brand, and they have an excellent formula. All of the PR packages that you see on the back, those are all Glam Light. Their packaging is above par on most brands. Well, that did deepen it up a little bit. Okay. So next I'm going to take this pencil brush. That's not what it's called. It's called a smoky liner brush, but it looks like a little dome at the top. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to come into this brown color, which is called Chimney. Do I want to do that? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take some of this NYX Buttermelt bronzer, and it's in the shade Do Butter. I'm going to use that. I'm going to save that dark brown and put it in the outer area. I'm using this brush because I'm trying to keep it in a certain area and not let it get blown out and go everywhere. Because I'm always extra. So most of the time, my makeup's extra, fingernails are extra, just extra. And I used to get upset when people would say that. Now I embrace it. I own it. Yes, I'm extra. Or maybe you're basic. But at any rate, I am who I am. Oh, I got a little kick up from that. Dust that off. These bronzers are smooth. You can use them as bronzer, eyeshadow, blush. They are really they're really that smooth that you can use them for either purpose. I had stopped doing my makeup for a while when I first started working from home. And then I found myself looking crazier and crazier every day. Because basically, I was letting myself go. Then we started getting into where we were going to have video calls on camera. And I was like, you cannot be getting on camera looking crazy. So, get up, do something to your face. I can leave the bonnet on most of the time because I could just snatch it off, and my hair is pretty much either pulled up in twist or down, so that doesn't take that long. Next thing I'm going to do, where is my other refer brush? I want the smaller one. I'm going to take this refer brush. It is a refer 15. Now I'm going to go into this chimney color. And I'm going to focus that right here on the edge. My outer corner. Blend it up just a little bit. I'm not trying to get too crazy with this because I'm going to get crazy with the shimmers. That's why I'm going to get crazy at. That's what will bring the extraness to the extra. But anyway, as I was saying, so I was letting myself just go looking crazy because I was working from home. But you go outside to check the mail. You go outside, or sometimes you have to leave the house, go pick up groceries, go pick up medicine, different things like that. And not to mention, I've had all of this makeup that I've collected over the years, and it was just sitting here. So, no. Get up, get yourself together, make yourself presentable. I mean, I can go with or without makeup, but my preference is with. Because I do try to keep my skin moisturized and together as well. Good morning, Nosy. Hi, Miss Butterfly. She is nosy. She knows I'm talking, and she wants to know who I'm talking to. She's just nosy. She's extra too. Okay. Now that I have that pretty dark right there, I am going to get a little bit of my normal glitter primer, J-Cat. It is all about that base. Sold out currently on their website. But you can also buy NYX. NYX has a good glitter primer as well. Take that, pop it on my lid. Pop, 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 pop. Put the top back on it so it don't dry out. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm clumsy. So occasionally you will see me drop stuff on here. When I say clumsy, I mean clumsy as the day is long. Oh yeah, I normally use my finger for this part. It's just easier. Some people don't like to use their fingers, so they use a brush. But I find that I have these fingers and they work better. Okay, I keep a wet wipe here. Wipe this off my hand. So, shimmer, shimmer, shimmers. This color, or this color. I think we're going to go with this one, which is called Pajamas. Because there's another color in the other palette, the Minka palette, that I want to pull out. So, I'm going to start with this, placing that right here. See that shine on that? And all I'm doing is patting that on. Most shimmers pack on and give you a bigger impact if you do it with your finger versus doing it with the brush. If you do it with the brush, then you need to spray it with a setting spray to keep it from falling out all over your face. But this formula is a real good formula. It doesn't seem to fall out. I don't have it sprayed. I do have the glitter primer down to hold it for it to adhere to, but I don't have to spray. I'm going to have to fix that. Now that's where I'll come back with a brush and straighten that out. Wipe that off. So I'm going to go into the Adept palette. And I'm going to I think I'm going to use this color, which is called Layla. Let me see, which one do I want to use? This is Emma. This is Layla. And they're kind of a chunky glitter, so these I will be using a brush for and spraying so that they go on smoother. But I think I'm going to go with Emma. So let me get, this is a Refer number 2. I'm going to pick up the shadow on my brush. Then I'm going to spray it with some Milani Make It Last spray after I get a cup of coffee, sip of coffee. Nothing like a good cup of coffee in the morning. I drink 1 cup a day, but that 1 cup I enjoy. Oh, and when I make my coffee, I just started taking collagen because I've lost 45 pounds. So I put collagen in my, I just started putting collagen in my coffee in the morning. I mean, it's tasteless anyway, but also to psych myself out that I'm not really taking it. Just in case it had a taste, I put it in the coffee. Okay, I'm taking this color Emma, and I am just patting her on. Yes, I'm going to look like a disco ball. That's why I said that this would make a great palette for a holiday. But because I'm me, and I have it, and I want to use it, I'm putting it on. Anybody remember the Sesame Street record that came out years ago? And I say record because it was a record, because I still have it. It's in the closet. Came out in 1967, the year that I was born. And there was a song on there, and they used to tell you to pat your head and rub your stomach. Every time I say pat, 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 that's what that reminds me of, that little song, where you would pat, 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 and then you would rub your stomach at the same time for coordination to see if you could do it. But yeah, that's one thing my parents made sure that we were growing up, that we had educational, we had Hooked on Phonics, we had all of that. We had this little thing that was my sister has it. It was a wheel, and you would put these little discs on it, and it would have a question. Then you would have to spin it to what the next part was. I can't remember what it is. If I can think about it, I'll ask her what the name of that thing was. But we use that all the time too. Okay, I'm going to try to push these 2 colors and blend them together. That's that first color that I put on from the Gimme Gold palette. And then this color from the Adept palette. Try to give them more of a seamless blend. And I'm just swiping this over. Ooh. Sparkle, 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 sparkle. Going back into that dark brown color called Chimney. I'm going to sweep that back over, bring it to connect with the shimmers, and keep my outer edge kind of dark. Okay, then I'm going to go back in with this little pencil brush back into this bronzer from NYX, and I'm going to redefine that line from here now. You see why I say use the little pencil dome brush? It keeps it from going everywhere. And I can basically keep it controlled. Okay, I'm going to shut this down for a moment, go finish the other eye, do the rest of my face, and I'll be back for the finished look. See you in a few. Okay, I'm back. My face is complete. I'm not taking my hair down because I'll just have to put it back up. But let me show you the other products that I used, and this is the final look. So, just because I had to be extra on top of the extra, I did go back and take this shade right here, which is called Santa Sleigh, and I popped it right there on the inner corner of my eye. For blush, this is old as dirt. It's by BH Cosmetics, but I still like it. And it's falling apart. That's how old it is. I took this little peachy color here. It doesn't have a name, but that's the color that I used for the blush. And I also use, this is Wet n Wild. It is a contour stick, and it is in the color Oaks on You, OAKS on You. I use my CoverGirl Vitalist foundation, Healthy Elixir 747 in the shade Golden Tan. For my waterline, I use ColourPop. This is a gel liner. I used it. It's in the color Overboard. I use my Makeup Revolution Pore Blur for the face primer. I use what I always use, my Hard Candy Color Correct under my eyes. And I also came back with Juvia's Place foundation, and it is in the number 15. For mascara, I use this Betty Boop mascara. It's from Glamlight. I lined my lips with a ColourPop liner. I this is discontinued. I don't even know the name of it because I rubbed it off. And I used for contouring, I used Juvia's Place Shade Sticks in the color, I can't even see what that is, Mauritiana. I'm sure I'm probably saying that wrong, but that's what I use. And Sekoto. I also came back with my NYX Buttermilk Bronzer and put it on top. For a highlighter, I used Juvia's Place. This was gifted to me from Juvia's Place when they first came out with the Tribe palette. I received all 3 of the highlighters plus the green palette, Juvia's Tribe. I received that in PR from Juvia's Place. And let's see. And that was years ago, but I still use it. I think it's still available on their site. Not quite sure, but that's what it looks like on the cover. I use my One Size setting powder in Sweet Honey and in Ultra Pink. And for the lipstick combo, I use Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink in the color, can't see that, Charged number 140. And then I came back in the center part of my lip and I used Revlon in the, it's a metallic shade, and I can't see this. Does it tell me the color? 680 HD Glam. So that's the color that I used in the middle. Now let me show you guys this little brush. This little brush duo came from Amazon. That is perfect when you're doing a contour. See how it has that little dip? So it carves out to your face. This is the one that I use for doing my nose. Most of my contour I put on before I put my foundation on, so if I have it too dark when I put the foundation back on top, it kind of balances it out. I think that is everything I used. So if you like this look, give the video a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you like what you saw and you'd like to see more, come back, join my channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button so that you'll know every time I post a new video. I'm also under the same handle, Tony the Makeup Lover, under Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And I try to post there as well. Thank you for joining me. And you guys have a great and blessed day. See you next time. Toodles.